Hiya folks, two jobs to do on the Mondeo today. One is to take the bumper off after I reversed into my carport post, and Jimmy's repairing that for me, so I've got to get the bumper off for him. And the second one is I'm going to repair the parcel shelf hanger, I think that's what it's called. We got this one from a breaker's yard, so we're going to put this on as well. Let's get these two jobs done so that Jimmy can paint the bumper and then we can put it back on tomorrow. Right folks, well as you know, if you've watched my previous video, I reversed into my post. This one here, first time I've done it in 22 years, trying to get it into that gap. It was a blind spot in the mirror. I was rushing and it's my own fault. And it did put a dent in it, and someone said, oh, you said it was a dent, but there's no dent there. Yeah, well, that's because Jimmy got the dent out. So that's been primed now. It's been repaired and primed. We did film a little bit of Jimmy preparing that for in the last video. So what I've got to do now is to take the bumper off, the complete bumper. We'll take it into the log cabin, and that's where he's going to actually spray it. I think he's just going to sort of do a spot repair on this area and blend in the lacquer either side sort of thing. So we'll see how he does that. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to film that. If we can film it, then I will do, but that's that job. And the second job is that this parcel shelf hanger, I think that's what it's called, is, well, it's basically broken there, as you can see. And lucky enough, at a breaker's yard, Gary found one at a breaker's yard, and I've just got to take off 3 screws, I think it is, maybe, and that should do that. Was it 2 screws? I can't think. 2 screws there, maybe, one at the top there, one there, and I think that's just a plug that pushes into a little grommet or something by the looks of it. Right, so I can see that back screw there, so let's just undo that and take that out. Whole thing's floppy anyway, so right, that's that one out. Look, put it down there. So I think this just pulls out now. How does it fix it? Oh, there is another screw at the back here, folks, look, which we didn't know about. There we go. So don't go pulling madly till you've actually undone that little back screw as well, folks. Little small one. There we go. That actually fell out, so there we go. So that plug there, in fact my one's actually broken off there, look, on the replacement one. I can just show you that one. That one sticks up higher, as you can see, look. There you go. So right, let's get that out of the way. And what I've got to look for is the clip on this one here, which appears to have come off. So I've got to take that screw out, and the reason why it's come off is because someone's forced a bigger screw in there. This isn't the correct screw that goes in there, look. That's a normal screw, like an M6 or something, maybe an M5 or an M6, and it don't go into there, look, so that's the wrong screw. So I've got to put this clip back underneath, just squeeze that little clip back in there, there we go. That's put back in there, folks, look. That's where it should be. So I've just repaired that. So let's get the new bit. That, I thought there might be a little piece stuck in there, but there isn't. So I'm gonna just put this back into place. Straighten that little plastic plug up there. And just make sure that little plastic plug goes in that hole. Here with me. Yeah, that screw goes into there now. There we go. That goes into there. Like that. We've just got to locate that long screw in that clip there, wherever that is. Has that gone straight in? Yes, it has. Okay, that's that one. And I've just got to go and locate a new screw for up there, folks, so I'll be back in a second. Right, folks, got one there. Let's try this in. That's going in, a treat. Happy days. So all you have to do is put the right screw in, and the job's a good one. There we go. Happy days. Nice and fixed. All that cost us was a £5. £5 from the breaker's yard, that piece. Happy days. Right, okay. So we'll have to play it by ear for the bumper. I think this comes off, this trim. I'm not sure, maybe. Yeah, a little bit there. Just pull that in there. There's normally, oh, there is a couple of screws there. They're Torx bits, folks. There's one there and there's one there. Let me go and get me Torx bits and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, got me a little socket set there. Quarter drive and some Torx bits. Get that out in an extension. Let's see what size they are first, folks. That's the one. And that is a T25 by the looks of it, folks. So as you can see, a T25, there's one either side. there. On that side. Coming over here. Exactly the same. There we go, 2 T25s. And I've noticed a little bit of rust there, folks. Look, just on the seams there. I'll have to attack that and get that sorted. Yeah, okay, so that's them two out. Right, there's normally some underneath. Right, so we've got something here which attaches to the lower back tray, which will have to come out. I don't know what they are. Right, folks, I don't know if you can see any of this. That looks like a crosshead in that one. And all the screws are going to be tight, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Couple of crossheads in here. Let's get that undone. That one. There we go. That's two. These ones are Torx, and they're smaller than the Torx we had before, folks. Let's try this one first. Yeah, that's a better fit, I think. Yep, that one's got that one. Yep, there we go. That's that one undone. So let's go back to this one again, see if we can get that one. Would be the last one, wouldn't it? Always the last one, folks. Oh yeah, we got it out. Happy days. The underneath bolts are always very, very rusty. Right, so there's normally a couple by the wheel arches as well, folks. So let's go around the side of the car now and have a look at the wheel arches. That's normally the last one, so we're going to do that now. Right, okay, folks, just as we predicted, I think there's one there, just one actually, there. And it looks like a crosshead, is it? Yeah, it is a crosshead. God knows how you're meant to get a screwdriver in there with a wheel on. So what I will try is a screwdriver bit. I don't know if you can see that or not, folks, but we'll try and get in there. Try and get that undone. This is where you need a good fitting screwdriver bit. I'm going to have to try a couple. So you get the wrong one, you'll chew it up. So I was going to do that, otherwise I've got to take the wheel off. That might do it. That might do it. Push and turn, yes, here we go. Push and turn at the same time, folks. Yeah, you need that push and turn, folks. There we go. Right, so that's that out, I think. Yep, there we go. Yep. And looking further back up here, these normally are like pushed in clips where you bang them with your hand, so there's no actual screw fixings up there. That's the only one that locates on the bottom there. So I'll do the same one on the other side, folks, and then we'll pull this bumper off, hopefully. Right, well, that come off nice and easy, folks. Well, as you can see on my model, there is no reversing sensors on this one, so there was no wires to disconnect. So let's have a little look over here. This is the old bumper bracket there, as you can see, and looking a little bit rusty. I could give that a wire brush down actually, and give that a coat of some hammerite maybe, just where you can see it. Just tidy it up a little bit, but apart from that, everything else seems to be in pretty good order under here, so quite happy with that. As I say, just that little bit there, that little lip there wants probably a little bit of treatment on that, so get that little rub down and coat it with some Vactan first of all, and then I can put some blue on it afterwards. So yeah, it's just nice to have a look underneath, isn't it, folks, when you take panels off like this. These are the sort of shock absorbing foam blocks there. You've got one there and you've got a big one there in the middle. Nice to see the bumper itself doesn't look to have been bashed at any time, so the under seals there seem to be fine. Yeah, everything's looking okay, just a bit dirty I think, so I can give that a bit of a clean up I think. Get this now round to the log cabin and give it to Jimmy to paint. Happy days. Right, okay, so I think I'll take off this little cover here so I can gain access properly to this strip here. Again, these are sort of jobs you do with old, well, I say old cars, yeah, they are old cars. and you just do a bit of tinkering of a Sunday afternoon rather than sit in front of the telly. This is why we love old cars. A lot of these modern new cars now, you're not allowed to work on them. These are hybrid cars because of the electricity they generate, and you've got to have special licenses. That does away with us lot, doesn't it? Us home mechanics. And especially test equipment, I suppose you need for all that sort of stuff, and it's going to be expensive, of course it is. Right, does that come out of the way? There we go, yeah, that all comes out, look. Right, there's a cable there for the back light. I'll take off that. Oh, in fact, I didn't need to take that off. That just comes out, look. I'll connect that back up again in case I forget. Know me, I will do. No, I don't think the bulb's come on, so the bulb's probably not working. Right, that's better, folks, look. So, let's get me goggles on and my little mask. Just start wire brushing this away just to see what we got. Yeah, that's alright. That's got it right back to bare metal. That's hard for you to see there, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, that's right back to bare metal. Not worth cutting out. We just want to protect it. So what I'll do is, and that bit there, now that it's down to shiny metal, I'll get the old Vactan rust treatment out and give that a good coating with that. So let me go and get that. Right, okay, let's put my mask in there. So this is Vactan. This is a rust treatment that's pretty much like Cure Rust, that sort of stuff, but this is more industrial. And all you basically do is paint it on the areas where rust has been, and it turns a bluey purple and converts the rust to a non-ferrous material. I don't know what it changes it into, but it's a chemical reaction, and stops it spreading. So I'm going to put some in that little crease there and all, because that's where it seems to have collected. I've wire brushed all that, as you well know. There we go. It's probably a bit sunny for you here, folks, but I'm doing the best I can to get you to see everything I'm doing. And apparently you can paint straight over this, but I know for a fact that you can't powder coat over it. I've already tried that and it didn't work. Right, okay, I think that's good enough. If I would have left this, you see, it just would have got worse and worse, but now it's put a halt to it. And I know you don't see it, but cars have got a tendency to rust from inside seals outwards sort of thing, as opposed to outside in. Although if you don't protect anything, then it's going to rust from the outside in. That's why as soon as you get a stone chip, even if you put a bit of nail varnish over it till you can get it done, or even if you don't get it done, just cover it up with something so that the weather don't get to it. Right, that's dropped it in that crease as well, which is what I wanted. Right, folks, okay, I think that's about the best we can do with that little bit of maintenance. What I'm going to do now is get the wire brush to where that bumper bracket is down here, and I'll put you on a bit of time lapse for that, and then I'll coat that with a Vactan as well. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay folks, there we go. That's looking a whole lot better now. As you can see, this stuff goes to a bluey black when it converts to rust, as I said. So we'll let that do its stuff, and then all I'm going to do then is go over it, because you can paint straight over this stuff with some Hammerite Smooth-Right black, and then I know that's protected. So we'll let that go off, and then we'll come back and do that, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, that's it for the moment, folks. That's all been hammerited now, and I've just put a little bit of hammerite on that black where that boot latch was, so I'll just protect it for the moment until we can get some colour on it, maybe. So there you go, folks. Just a little tinkering video on a Sunday afternoon, this one, and just doing a bit of preservation work on the Mondeo whilst we're waiting for the bumper to be sprayed with Jimmy. That'll probably be tomorrow sometime. I may bring that to you in a later video, but that's all we need to do under there to keep the car in a little bit better condition than it was. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. Don't forget, if you like the videos, do hit the subscribe button, ring the little notification bell and set your preferences to all. That way you'll get notified every time I upload a video. And take a look at my previous playlists. I've got playlists on motorbike repairs, car repairs, lawnmower repairs, other sort of family vlog sort of stuff. And yeah, you might find something else you like. Thanks very much, folks. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.